Welcome to the St. Michael Music as Discipleship Saturday podcast. My name is Ellen Templin, and I am your host. Each Saturday, a member from the St. Michael Adult Choir will share how a hymn or choir anthem has deepened their Christian faith. Today, I am joined by Stewart Thomas, who has chosen the anthem, I Sat Down, by Edward Bairstow.
Well, hello. I'm Stewart Thomas. I'm pleased to talk about a choir song that our choir has sung a time or two. It's called I Sat Down Under His Shadow by Sir Edward Bairstow. And I really like this song for several reasons, and I'll tell you honestly, first I like it because it has a great opening that includes a low bass part, and since I'm a bass, I like singing the I sat down at the beginning of the song, and for that reason alone, it's a fun song to sing. But there's so much more to this song than just that bass line. It's a poem that's taken from a sacred choral anthem composed by William Billings called Rose of Shannon. And the four lines that are used by Bairstow to compose our anthem go like this. I sat down under his shadow with great delight, and his fruit was sweet to my taste. He brought me to the banqueting house, and his banner over me was love. That's it, quite simple. But in that simple four lines, there's a lot said. Of course, this is a love poem. It's a love poem between God and God's creation, and describes our relationship with God in such intimate, loving terms that you get a real imagery of intimacy. So singing this song reminds me of so many vivid memories of St. Michael's and when our family has been invited into the banqueting house of our comfortable sanctuary. One of my fondest memories of this song is when we sang it last year. I knew that we were going to sing it, and I also knew that Dad was advancing in age and wasn't going to be around a lot longer, so we encouraged my parents to come early and listen to us rehearse. And so we rehearsed the song in the sanctuary an hour before the service, and my parents were there, and it was one of the last times I was able to sing in front of my dad, and it was one of the last times he heard the choir. And at the end of it, they sang Happy Birthday to me, which was wonderful, but the funny part was that when Dad started hearing the Happy Birthday song and remembered that it was his son's birthday and it was me up in the choir they were singing to, he turned around and raised his arms triumphantly in just a very simple gesture of love. And I saw it, and it was just so funny to me and so lovely. And later, Mom took a picture and said that I was bathed in light, and I truly felt enveloped in the love of the choir and of the church at St. Michael's, and certainly my parents. It was a wonderful moment. I think of all the music and the gorgeous services and worship that we've participated in, and such sweet fruit that is, and the Bible study classes that we've been through, and the mission and outreach trips to Honduras and other places have really been, for me, examples of places where St. Michael's has fed me with such sweet spiritual food. And my family and I have sat in the shady confines of St. Michael's and been fed the sweet fruit of worship and formation and Christmas pageants and confirmation and mission and outreach opportunities, and all the many ways that St. Michael's forms discipleship through our various activities, and all of that is fruit that has been sweet to my taste. For example, for several years, our 5 kids participated in the children's Christmas pageant, and Michelle and I would dress up with the kids and participate in that, and having all 7 of us participating in the pageant there in the sanctuary was truly sitting down under God's shadow with great delight. It's been a wonderful relationship, and so this song really describes the way I feel about St. Michael's. It describes the way St. Michael's is a banqueting house full of sweet fruit, welcoming to all, and it's a wonderful place to worship. I hope you enjoy the song as much as I do.
Please join us tomorrow morning at 9 a.m. for our live webcast service from St. Michael and All Angels Episcopal Church, where we will sing the selection as part of the service. You can tune in at www.stmichael.org. That's www.saintmichael.org, or on Facebook at /SMAA Dallas.